What's up, guys? This is Saman from Aesthetic Progression, and welcome to Vlog Wednesday. This is a newer kind of workout that I have been trying for the past 2 weeks. Actually, April 1st, 2014 has been 7 years that I have started lifting the weights, and predominantly I would say at least 99% of that period I have been focused much more on building muscle, putting on some size. And so from the 7th, I should say the anniversary, I wanted to do something new with my workout. I'm happy with my size, and I want to do something more other than doing chest and biceps kind of workout. So I gifted myself a bumper weight set, and there you go, guys. I'm doing some Olympic lifts, and the reason why I call this a superhero workout is because it consists of every different kind of movement, from power, strength, including hypertrophy to agility to everything. So for the next 5 weeks, I will be posting many different kind of workout that I do 5 days a week these days. Okay, starting from I should say the workout is going to be the hang cleans. Form is everything on this workout. Again, this is only my 3rd time attempting this workout, so my form is not good as well. I'm learning over here. I'm watching different videos about and reading books on Olympic lifts and starting my lifts. So this is again 3rd attempt. The goal here is to add 2.5 pounds on each side, and I'm doing pretty good up to now. I started off with like about 135, and this is 125, and this is I believe 140 or 145. Not sure about the exact weight, but it do looks like I have to work on my form. Probably do look a little bit of a hip power, hip force regenerated. I did 5 sets, 3 reps, a lot of warm-ups before that. Moving on again to the cleans. Here I'm doing 185 pounds. This is the worst clean I've ever seen because I have not even did a front squat. Now here I'm trying to focus. A lot of things has to do on this is focus, and here I'm kind of going to the front squat, but I wouldn't say this is a good form anyway. Lots of improvement needed on that as well. Again, a lot of hip power required, a lot of firing from the hips to generate more power. Olympic lifts is one of the most transferable type of exercise, can be transferred to different sports as well as daily activities. This I should say is starting to get better, probably just because my motor ingrams is starting to set, and then just starting to get the feel of it. So I'm doing 5 sets of 1 repetitions only, and I probably will stick with this 185 pound weight until my form improves. And again, the goal was here to improve, put 2.5 pound plates every time, but I'm not doing it until my form gets better. Again, guys, nothing to be ashamed of. We all start from somewhere. It's just that I have to improve on certain points, and I can see that it's just too long for you to explain what are my faults in here. The second exercise moving is going to be muscle up, and this is just warm-ups I'm doing for muscle ups. I'm doing a kipping pull-up, I should say, using my force just to generate that get my central nervous system ready for my muscle up. And I used to do a lot of muscle up. I wouldn't say a lot because I could only do like 5 or 6, but it was when I was 160. First week that I attended, I could only do 1 or 2. The second week, I actually was not even able to do 1 muscle up because I was probably fatigued from my other workouts, and I wasn't used to this kind of high volume kind of training. But my 3rd week, I was kind of pretty impressed of the development, because I was able to do 3 muscle ups for 5 sets, a total of about 15 repetitions. And this is not something that I would take. All my exercises that I'm doing today was only for 1 minute rest, regardless it's cleans or muscle ups or I'm doing different other exercises, only 1 minute rest. Previously, if you can notice my grip, I should say, it's a little bit different than a regular push-up, regular pull-up. And if you guys are able to do more than 10 pull-ups at a time and a couple of dips, then you should be able to do this. And if you're not able to do this, probably the only reason is because your grip isn't right. This is again kipping pull-ups, not the strict pull-ups, but for a beginner right now who has been on it for 3 weeks, I think I deserve to do some kipping pull-ups, but eventually I will move on to strict pull-ups. But great for explosiveness and full upper body movement. Okay, so Again, look at how I grip. I change it from the pull-up. What it does is kind of like decrease the distance of how much you have to push after you're completing the push-up, and it's easier to transfer that to the dips. Okay, so 5 sets of 3 reps. Actually, I tried to do not with sets, but I tried to do as many repetitions as possible, equally distributing, and I tried to do it for a total of 10 minutes, taking 1 minute to break after each working set. After that, I moved on to weighted pull-up, and I thought this was a great opportunity for me to do so because my lats have already been warmed up, my forearm has been warmed up and everything, my central nervous system has been fired up. This is something I have been doing before as well, with my regular bodybuilding style, with 3 rep max kind of thing. Before I did 35, this week 35 at 37.5 on the belt, I should say, and really happy with my progress on this, because before I could only do about when I started off I could only do about 20 pounds with this, and now I'm 37.5. so if slowly but steadily the growth is coming up, the strength is coming up, especially when you're using so much grip on your cleans and muscle ups and stuff. So I'm really impressed with what I have today. Again, 5 sets of 3 repetitions. I'm not sure if I filmed all of it, probably not, just because I don't want to bore you guys. But yeah, great for building lat strength and just overall strength with this weighted pull-up. Now the next exercise is going to be the W flies from my homemade TRX type suspension training. Great exercise for building up your middle and the rear delts, especially when you are working a lot of cleans and stuff like that. Your front delts get a lot of work, but your rear delt, especially the rear delt, does not get a lot of work. So putting this gets a good burn, helps to balance the muscles. Plus, it also works out a lot of back. The thing to notice about this is the lower you go, the closer to you are to the ground, the more difficult it gets, and the higher you are, the easier it gets. Slow and controlled movement here. We are shifting much more of a bodybuilding technique now. Focus is to feel that muscle, feel that contraction, and work on it. Keep your core tight already all the time. Don't let your core fall out, and don't just leave the weight. Make sure you follow on the eccentric. Crucial for your shoulder safety. You don't want to your shoulder to snap by just dropping your body weight behind. I did 5 sets, and each set was 10 repetitions. Something that I have been following lately, putting in a lot of volume done with the hypertrophy, just because my shoulder is a weak point. So 5 sets of 10 for 5 sets of 10 for this exercise. The next exercise is going to be push-ups, incline push-ups. If you can see here, my one leg is in the TRX and one leg is outside. What it does is gives a little bit more pressure on the core. I should say you have to keep your core tighter than regular. And actually my form is not so good on this one. Probably because with all the cleans and stuff, my core got a little tired or whatever. That's not a good reason, but my core has been a little shitty. I should have realized it when my range of motion for the push-up was getting a little low. I will make sure that this gets improved on the next exercise. Again, this is something that you usually have to do. You have to switch your legs. So instead of doing 5 sets of 10, I did 6 sets of 10 and jumped back and forth. I took only, I think, 30 to 45 seconds rest on this. Again, if you can see, I should really try to keep my butt a little bit higher and core a little bit tighter so that I don't injure my back. Something you guys need to learn from this as well. Again, guys, whole purpose of this making these kind of videos is not just to show my workouts, but also for myself so that I can learn better. And if you wanted to learn and improve your form and just get better, then you have to look at your videos. You have to take the videos, because mirrors sometimes can be deceiving, and then when you are looking at it, you have to be honest and you have to critique yourself and improve that next time. Best technique I can give it to you if you want to improve yourself. Okay, the next exercise is going to be a power throw, and here I'm lying with the crunch position. The main thing to remember on this one is keep your feet on the ground all the time and act as if you are trying to hit somebody with this ball. This is an 8-pound medicine ball. You can use the regular plates as well. Again, The focus here is power, a lot more on power. I'm not focusing so much of abdominal contraction, but keep your core all tight and shoot from the core and not just from the forearm. Again, if you have somebody, the one person that you hated, and you are trying to hit this with the ball, you are using as much force as possible. So just keep that in mind. Just keep your core tight as possible, and you really see this move being effective. Okay, less than 30 seconds on this. I did not need a lot of break on this. Next time I'm going to probably get a 12-pound ball because I don't want it to be this easy. 5 sets of 10 repetitions. I believe I have only videoed 3 of them right now, and the next exercise is optional for a lot of you guys. For me, I did it anyway because of the fact that my calves are my weak point as well. Typical bodybuilding style technique. Keeping your legs straight to work that gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius is what causes 2 joints. So when you are working the gastrocnemius, you are working the soleus as well. And again, keep your legs straight. That's how your gastrocnemius gets fully extended and can fully contract as well. I did 5 sets of 12 repetitions on this one as well, just because I wanted my calves to grow. And I do this. I do the calf workout every other day, and it helped me a lot. I added like about an inch, a little less than an inch in this month of March, just by using that technique. So hopefully it's something that you can learn. That's going to be for this video, guys. Hopefully it helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.